Praise God. This is A.O. Victor on the line. I want to welcome you to Wisdom Keys for Life. Wisdom Key for Life. Everything has to do with a key. Everything in life has to do with a principle. Every success, every breakthrough, got a key, got a principle, got a way to get it done. And that's it. And Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. It said, getting wisdom is the wisest thing to do. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. And whatever else you do, it said, develop good judgment. And wisdom is the right application of knowledge, knowing what to do and doing them in the right proportion. And so we're talking about some keys for life, some wisdom keys for life. Number one wisdom key for life today is that what you make happen for others, you make happen for yourself. What you make happen for others, you make happen for yourself. So it simply means that others are important. When you see others important, that it reflects back on you. It says, he that waters shall be watered. Wisdom key 2. What you respect, you attract. What you celebrate, you attract. When you see others doing fine, celebrate them. Respect them. Appreciate the grace of God. Appreciate the goodness of God in their life. There's no reason to be jealous about what God is doing in their lives, because God will do the same thing in your life too. And so we need to respect, celebrate, honor what God is doing, honor God's grace, God's blessings in the life of others. That's walking in love. And so when you honor God's goodness in your life, it also comes back to you. Galatians 4, 6, 7. It says, whatsoever a man soweth, he shall reap. Whatsoever a man soweth, he shall reap. What you respect, you attract. Number 3, your reward in life are determined by the kind of problems you are willing to solve for others. Your rewards in life are determined by the kinds of problems we are willing to solve for others. So the problem is that we focus on getting, but we don't focus on giving. So we must think about what we're going to do to others, what problem we want to solve for them. Then it becomes a reward to us, whether financially, whether in kind, in whatever, any form it could be. It comes back to us. So we must be focused on what problems we can solve for others. We shouldn't be too focused on what others can do for us alone. When we are only focused on what others can do for us alone, then we are self-centered. Wisdom key 3. Your reward in life are determined by the kind of problems you are willing to solve for others. Wisdom key 4. Every environment requires a code of conduct. Every environment requires a code of conduct for entering and remaining in it. So when you get to a place, or when you are invited somewhere, there's a code of how to operate in that environment. We have different cultures, we have different places, we have different territories. When you get in there are codes of how to live. It's not what they eat. Probably in Ghana, the food culture is not the same thing in China. In Ghana, maybe when some people are eating, they eat with their fork or probably spoon. Even some people eat with their hands. But in China, the Chinese use chopsticks to eat. So it's a code of conduct. So when you get in here to China, you need to learn probably how to use the chopsticks. When the Chinese goes to Ghana, she needs to learn how to use probably the spoon, the fork, the Western lifestyle, or probably the hands. So every environment has a code of conduct. And so if you want to get in an environment, be welcomed, be respected, then you need to know the code of that and conduct of that environment so as to remain in that environment. Wisdom key 5. The problem that infuriates you most is the problem God has assigned you to solve. I say again. So what saddens you is a clue to what God has called you to heal. And so what is it that burns within you that it's just like saying around you? Is it that you don't just like saying that people are living in poverty? Is it that you don't just like seeing that people are sick around you? It's just crazy. When you just feel sad about it, that's one of the clue of the things God has called you to solve. That's one of the clue. Is it that you see that people, the transportation is a problem and you're sad about it? You don't talk about it alone. You just think about how to solve the issue of problem, transportation. If you see that people are lacking food, well, how can you come in? You can start somewhere. Which life can you be a blessing to? Which life can you support? These are the 5 wisdom keys I'm sharing with you today. Ponder on these wisdom keys and put them to work. God bless you. Your friend, Heho Victor, on the line. Bye for now.